Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman come out tomorrow in Marvel Rivals, so here's a reminder of what they can do ability-wise and ultimates. Starting with the Invisible Woman, who is a strategist, her primary fire lets her heal allies and deal damage to enemies. Something unique with this is that these projectiles act like boomerangs, coming back to Sue, as these also go through allies and enemies, allowing you to do damage and heal at the same time and doing the same thing on return. She also has a double jump when activated, turns her invisible and heals herself while she is invisible. This is also a passive where when you're not in combat, you will also turn invisible. Her next ability is a force push and or pull, allowing you to push back enemies on you or pull in any enemies trying to run away. Her next ability is a psionic vortex, which slows and pulls in enemies while also doing damage to any target that is inside the vortex. Her final ability is a shield that can be given to an ally directly in front of them that will take incoming damage, and any ally behind this shield will also receive healing over time. And for her ultimate, this is a large radius cylinder, and whenever you're inside the cylinder, whether it be allies or enemies, anyone looking into this ultimate cylinder will not be able to see anybody that is inside the cylinder, as those people are invisible to them. For Mr. Fantastic, his primary fire is going to be simply his fists, and with these melees you can actually hit enemies even while fists are already out, and you can kind of drag the fists across to hit any other target for a moment while the fists are at full length. The first ability is going to be a dual enemy grab called Distended Grip. When you have one enemy grabbed, you can either bring that enemy towards you, or you can select another target to pull them both together and have them smack together in the air. The next ability is Reflective Rubber, where you absorb damage taken to you for a few seconds, and you can reflect that damage back to enemies, whether it be a normal fire being taken towards you or even ultimate abilities. Final ability is Flexible Elongation, where you can either propel yourself towards a selected ally, allowing you to give and be a shield for that ally for a moment, or pull yourself towards an enemy, which gives you shield and deal damage when pulling yourself to that target. For a passive that he has, when he deals damage and uses abilities, you charge a meter in the middle of your screen, and when that meter is full, you can activate a separate ability which enlarges you, becoming basically a mini tank for a few moments, giving you extra shield, health, and an increase in damage for a short duration. And for your ultimate, you bounce up into the air and deal damage on your way down, allowing you to bounce into the air to repeat this multiple times as long as you're hitting enemies with your ultimate. This can be done for a max of total of 6 bounces, or at least a minimum amount of 3 bounces. But that's everything to do with the Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic coming to season 1 of Marvel Rivals, which comes out literally tomorrow or in a couple hours for some of you. If this video was helpful and knowledgeable, definitely please leave a like, drop a comment on which character you're most excited to play as.